Right, let's see if this works. All I can do is hope. I keep telling people I'm not techie, but people don't believe me. Let's see guys, I'm going to need you to put comments in if you can. Just so I can see if it actually works. Hopefully it works. Because it's doing my head in. Let us know if you can chat guys, if you can put anything in. There we go, I can see chat's on. It works. Hello Katie Guard's looking well, love. Wizard, hey guys, I can see you now finally. That took some time. YouTube's getting worse bloody handle. But we've got you now guys. Well, this is just the memorial part of it though. Well, I said I'd come on for a chat today, so here I am. I need to get out of my headspace a bit, so you guys are stuck with me for a little bit. So what do you think? This is just a little memorial bit. Obviously, that's normally on there. But I wanted it to get some sunlight. It was nice seeing you in Blackpool. I hope you're feeling okay. Yeah, I'm getting there. It's a hard time at the minute, but I'm getting there. Hey, good to have you on for a time look at. Yep, 100%. It's just my luck. I always work in threes. Try not to, because I am OCD and things should be even, but you know. So what's everyone thinking of my little toilet then? A toilet in my garden, guys. Try and find a way to put this on here. My little fountain's holding you guys up. I like your bog with plants in it. Yeah, it's got lavender in it. Makes the shitter smell nice. Thanks, BFD Bandit. Them lights as well, they shine different colours. And I realised last night, because I sat out to watch all the lights come on, and I realised just how much it affects my OCD, because they don't change colour at the same time, and they don't change to the same colour. It's got my little chilli plant down here. This one, my little chilli one. And my aloe vera's there and all. Sorry guys, I've been buzzing about the garden. It's been keeping me bloody sane. I like doing the garden though. It proper helps your mental health. Didn't realise how much like the garden can be doing the garden can be relaxing. And obviously I'm building a lot of stuff as well. And I've got absolutely loads of fruit and veg on. And I'll take you for a walk around the garden in a minute if you want. Yeah, mate, I'll take you around because we've got loads of different fruit and veg growing now. Pumpkins and everything. Well, I'm sat on the bus now. And I'm being that annoying bloke with his annoying phone. You've been busy, KG. Love the fence. Well, you've not seen the back fence yet. Tell you what, let's go have a walk around. So I'll show you everything. But I'm going to show you the ground first. Obviously you can see I'm doing the garden. So yeah, I've got the flower bed. Trying really hard not to show you the back fence too much. So that's the flower bed we've been building. And then, bam! Colours. I've got my little bird feeding box. Got all my pumpkins and watermelons in there. I say all. Built a box as well for my carrots. Got my decking going, and I've got my sunflowers and the big pumpkin. It's a big pumpkin, that one. More sunflowers. Got my baby plants on that side. And that side. Just turn everything down. And I've got Remember, raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, blackcurrant. I've even got blue red currant at the back as well, and tomatoes and shit. Bear in mind, I don't even like fruit and veg, so yeah, these are all for the community. They're all for the neighbourhood and all for campaigners and the families when they come round. So it should be fun. Because what I wanted to do, I wanted to, you know, make it a place where people can come with their kids and the kids can actually have fun. So we're going to be doing a little tyre park as well, which is also going to be like a ring of seats for obviously adults and that. Catch up with comments one sec, guys. They do say the garden is relaxing. To be honest, I don't normally do well in the garden, but it's been reminding me a lot of what I used to do with my granddad, so I've been really enjoying it. Blimey, you've been busy. Well done. You done well, Katie. Thank you, Jace. Very nice garden with pretty colours. I imagine this is what the inside of Sharon's head looks like. Well, it's definitely what the inside of my head looks like. It's always bright, colourful and cheery. Looks like you're preparing for the apocalypse. Well, I thought... Well, some of my neighbours wanted rhubarb because they like rhubarb, so I got some rhubarb going for my neighbours. There's some kids on the estate that are having trouble eating their fruit and veg and that, they don't like it, so we've started growing it so that they can come over and, you know, look after it and tend to it and see it growing itself to encourage them. So I thought it might be a good thing for the community as well. It's well nice, that, Kate. Thank you, Bandit. Really appreciate that. Katie's now officially a prepper. Well, not a very good one. I'm growing stuff I don't like. And to be honest, it's all started over the fact that obviously Halloween, everyone goes to Asda, don't they, and gets their pumpkins, and for the amount you're paying, you're getting a pretty crap pumpkin. So I thought, why not actually grow some? So I've got 16 pumpkin plants on the grow, and I've got 6 watermelon plants on the grow as well. All for Halloween, just so that the kids can have proper, decent ones to actually grow stuff off and carve. Is that a water fountain on your table? I was going to get one of them. Any good? This one? It was up until I decided to put, you know, them little balls things that you put in the washing machine to make your clothes smell nice. It worked up until I put that in it as well. But I've still had it for a while anyway. Bear with me a sec, guys. Oh well, it used to be my grand's. I got it a couple of years ago. It used to be my grand's. She got one and then she gave me one. But obviously it was when I first moved in here when I got given it, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I just fucking made the mistake of putting smelly stuff in it. Well, yeah, I've got loads of stuff on the go. I've got carrots, I've got purple broccoli and everything. So what's everyone up to today then? Everyone's gone quiet. Just been to KFC. Oh, thanks, Mike. Rub it in. You have to rub it in, don't you? They're great stuff, Katie. You won't be going to the supermarket anymore as you're growing in your garden. Well, no, I'm not growing any meat in my garden though, unfortunately. It's the only problem with me. I don't eat fruit and veg, but you know. So, right, I'm gonna shoot. I'd be annoyed with me if I was doing what I'm doing. Lord, good to see you keeping the colour in your life, can't you see? Oh, you know me, I like to bring the colour into people's lives and make people happy and cheer them up. Just cooking some bacons and tomatoes, that's all. Well, I mean, the bacon I can agree with, the tomatoes not so much. Oh, come on, 12-piece boneless banquet. Oh, proper rubs it in. Proper goes for the kill and rubs it in there, Mike. Hey, Babs. All I say as well, for everyone that's been supporting me and helping me through what's going on, especially with donations, like, thank you guys. Really genuinely fucking mean it as well, because like you've helped me with solicitor costs, you've helped the team with carrying on Children Matter, with everything that's been done and doing. Like, honestly, can't thank you guys enough. You know, I mean, because of you guys, I'm not being put in the same position as I was the first time. So I really, really appreciate it. Methinks a Sunday roast today at the pub. Oh, look at you guys all rubbing it in. Well, you best be having one from me then if you're going to be having one. You can always post me one in the post. Put it in the microwave when it gets here. New lilies have started popping up as well. I'm chuffed about that. I've grown most of everything from seed as well. Hi Mike, I know you're an absolute legend. You deserve all the help you can get, love. I appreciate that. I genuinely, like, honestly, thank you guys. It doesn't help at the minute because obviously I want to be able to just do my job. You know, do the reporting, bring to light what's going on with all the causes, because I mean that's what we're about. But unfortunately, you know, it's come to a point where I've had it made clear to me that I actually have been stalked for the last few years. So I just got to play it, well, do the responsible thing, which I would have done anyway regardless. We've had this conversation over the years on Children Matter as well, haven't we, about when it comes to certain places, certain organisations, corporations or whatever you want to fucking call them, kangaroo fucking courts. Not going into too much of that today anyway, because you know it's a nice day. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. I ain't being fucking blinded by the fucking sun. Yeah, I made a promise the other day that I'd come on today just to say a quick hello to everyone, so I didn't want to let everyone down, although I am an hour late. But I couldn't pass up the opportunity. My neighbour decided to cheer me up that he'd take me for a ride on his bike, so he just fucking did 60 mile an hour down the fucking Lancs on the fucking with me on his bike. Doesn't, like, if anyone doesn't know, it's a massive accomplishment for me, that, because I've got PTSD when it comes to motorbikes due to my late fiance being killed on one. So to actually go on the back of a bike and pretty fast as well. I said to him, because it did actually help, you know, chill me out and force me to, you know, just fucking chill. That next time, if he takes me out on his bike, I'll get my neighbour to stand up at the top with a fucking video, so you can all enjoy it. Me fucking bricking myself and fucking shitting it. Come back and I was fucking shaking. I couldn't even stand up right properly because my legs were fucking shaking. But I mean, I'm overcoming my fear with bikes, so it's always a bonus. It's going to take a lot of work because it's obviously PTSD with it, but I'm working on it. I'm on a mission of self-improvement. I have been for a while, to be honest, but yeah, I'm on a mission. I'm not happy with being content and just surviving anymore. You know, truth needs to fucking come out. Everything needs to change. Jace, it's always nice to see you on, Kate. You're well lucky and got a real heart. I appreciate that, Jace, I really do. It's just hard to do it when you're being stalked. It turns out you can't even have a joke online without, you know, stalkers twisting things. Appreciate that, Jace. Well, that's why I didn't want to let everyone down today. I said I'd come on live and have a chat. So I didn't want to let everyone down. Local experimentalist. Hello, Earthlings. Hi, how are you? Hope you're good. We're just having a little natter today. So I've not been on for some time. I love that. Hi, CMN. Hi, local experimentalist. Sorry. Hi. I'm alright. I'm getting there. I've got some emotionally and mentally draining battles, but I mean, I've spent years learning how to fucking deal with stress and use that to my advantage, so here we go. And it's not, to be honest, it's nothing I've not been preparing for years. I love your skull in your hand. That one. My face. I've got that. Well, I've got my rose and I've got my face. Got none on that side yet. Got dirty hands though from doing the garden. I have got my head tattooed as well, but I'm not going to be sticking inside of my head on the camera for years at the minute. But I'm not sticking my face on fucking camera at the minute. Fucking neighbour just took me 60 mile an hour down the fucking road in his fucking motorbike. Fucking hair's been going fucking everywhere. Took the helmet off and fucking hell, it's sticking on end. So what are you up to today, dude? Out and out? Tell you what, actually, I think my favourite one, if you can get on, has got to be that one. I absolutely love that one. Right above, the cover up I need to get as well though. Can't wait to get that fucking thing covered up. Got a couple of tattoos I actually want to get covered up, only because they were done years ago, so they're not great. And obviously other ones because I've grown up since then. But we all do stupid stuff when we're young, don't we? At least the fucking worst thing I did was fucking get myself tattooed. Funny though, no regrets. I'm a wolf. I know, I absolutely love it. All I said to him was that I wanted your wolf, but I wanted it in watercolour. True, we do regret them later. Well, yeah, no, I mean, I don't regret getting them done. I regret that I had them done. But, I mean, it's an excuse for a new tattoo, it's the way I look at it. So, just because I've got fucking shit that needs covering up, I mean, it's just an excuse for a better tattoo. And I'm fine with that. Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get my tattoo for my birthday. The big one I was supposed to be getting, I'd saved up for a year for. But I remember you said on a live before, you said you was getting a new tattoo. Yeah, I was supposed to get it for my birthday last month, but it got cancelled because one of the women who were there the day before, then tested positive for obviously shit going round. So everything got cancelled, including my tattoo, which was the first one of the day. The next circumstances have to come priority. So once that's done, I'll just start fucking saving up again. It isn't a problem. I've already spoke to my mate who's a tattooist as well, and he'll have no issue with me actually setting a live up there just to, well, film it. So it should be fun. Can't wait for it to be done though, because I've got no say on the design. Well, I mean, I have if I wanted to, but I don't care. Because the tattooist has known me for years. He's known me since before losing the kids. He's known me, like, you know, for absolutely years. So it's literally just going to be a case of, you know what sort of style I like, you know what sort of animals I like, what sort of, you know, colours and shit like that. So, you know, let your artistic talent shine and just, you know, design me a tattoo that'll fit in this space and done. Oh no, he does, he's got his own shop. Like, he's actually got his own shop, my mate. So I'll be going down to his shop there. Pay-per-view tattoo stream. That'd be sick, that. I mean, I've got the tattoo of Taco on my neck, which I'm sure most people are familiar with. If not, you know, you'll be able to find a picture of it quite easily. But the picture of Taco that I've got tattooed on my neck, that was actually a drawing from a campaign, and it was just the outline. They'd just done the outline, but my tattooist obviously filled it in and put the rest of it in. But yeah, it was a campaigner that designed me that. I'm literally one of them dicks where if someone designs something and it's a sick design, I'll get it done. If it's got meaning, then, you know, I'm 100% going to get it done, like the tattoo with of Taco, sorry. Like that, because obviously it's my pet, that it means a lot to me. Because, well, it's mine and my brother's pet, so it means a lot to me, so, yeah. You're losing space on your body before anybody. Yeah, I've not. Because the gap fillers on my head, well, I've always started the gap fillers, but the only ones you can see are actually the ones on my head. Not doing bad every time you tell the story. I think my favourite one's still the one of the kids with my mum as Dada. It's still the best one. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I normally do have a shaved head anyway. I think when you seen me in Media City, I just had half of my non-shaven side down. So it looks like I've got a full head of hair, but I've not got a full head of hair. I have got one side shaved. It's grown out quite a bit, like, but I have got one side shaved. I've just been trying out a new style for the last couple of months. Obviously today's style is biker hairstyle gone through fucking wind. Yeah, I remember that, and I saw Taco. It looked like Taco was with you. It's bigger than Taco. I mean, little keeps turning, but you'll see when it turns back round. Look at that. Matches my daughter's tattoo. Oh, Taco seems to have come out, to be honest. Let me go see if she's out. I'm going to have to be careful where I put my camera though, because I've got paperwork all over the floor. Obviously nothing here. But let me just cover this for a second because I've got paperwork all over. Hey. Oh, there she is. She's finally come out of a tank. Well, out of the corner. But she's scooting round like that instead of just relaxing. Yeah, one sec. She's been fucking stuck in the corner for days. She's not wanting to come out. She only came out yesterday. I was starting to think that she was bloody dead. Back outside, guys. There's so much moving around. It's massive. As she eating today. Well, I threw the pack in a couple of weeks ago, and she's slowly gone round and gathered them one by one. So she'll need to. She's got another week, so next week I'll go and get her some more food. She doesn't. I've only ever caught her eat once on camera. A miracle, to be honest. I mean, I did get the video of her eating the first time I've seen her. Well, the only time I've seen her, should I say. Taco keeps you on your feet. in straight is because there's a hole at the bottom of the skull. But in that brown rock's actually hollow, so it's a massive cave. It used to actually be my python's cage when I had my python. Yeah, it's a python. So yeah, it used to be my python's hidey hole. Obviously it's been scrubbed out and boiled and everything before Taco had it. But yeah, it's completely hollow, so when she's inside that, you're lucky to see her feet reflecting off the floor. Like, I made sure not to put any dirt or any soil or any flooring underneath that cave, because otherwise if she goes in there, like, I won't be able to see her. Whereas because there's no dirt underneath the hide, you can even lift the tank up, obviously if you give some help, but you'd even be able to lift the tank up and be able to see her, like, you know, from underneath. But I did that more for fucking health reasons, because obviously if anything ever happened to her or she got infected or ill or anything, I'd need to be able to not only get her but see her first, so no, don't stress her out for now. Surprising how many people don't like tarantulas, you know. Should have said tacos, oh well. Blimey, you like Jim Carrey and Pet Detective for film? Oh, I was a couple of years ago. A couple of years ago I had 15 reptiles living here. And a bigger tarantula than what Taco is. It was awesome. I used to work at a reptile store, so I used to go down there all the time. And I think the first ones we started off with were all rescue ones. So we had Cobb, who was rescued from down London, because the owner was going off to college and the parents were refusing to feed it because they didn't like feeding it, obviously, dead mice and that. So they had no issues feeding the bearded dragons, but they wouldn't feed the snakes. So we went down and got Cobb. And this Candy was found literally just slithering around my hometown. So she was brought in. He was brought in 10 minutes before I got there, and ended up buying him 20 minutes later. There was Alvin, who was my old primary school's pet. Obviously not from when I was there, but bumped into one of the teachers and they asked me if I wanted the bearded dragon because they needed to rehome it or they were going to get rid of it, and they knew I liked reptiles and I could look after them, so it was good. I had quite a few because there was Demon and Quinn as well. Rescued them together. They ended up coming in a cardboard box, and Demon was blind, but they were both tiny and underweight. Jesus, I bet it cost you loads to feed them all. To be honest, it actually didn't, because for the mice you're looking at 40p a mouse, so you could get a week's worth for less than a tenner. And then you just get 3 boxes of locusts or crickets, or locusts and crickets depending on what you wanted to get, or locust, crickets and mealworms. You know, you can get a variety of the 3. And if you get 3, it's basically buy 2 get 1 free, so it's even cheaper then. So it wasn't actually it's cheaper to have a house full of reptiles than it is to own a dog or a cat. Because, I mean, they don't need cleaning as much. You can go out, you can leave them for a week, 2 weeks. Obviously, as long as you've got the lights and everything going off, it's great. I love tarantulas behind glass, yeah. Tarantulas are good as long as, I think tarantulas are the animals, they're like fish. I genuinely believe that tarantulas and fish should be treated the same in regards to pet, or having them as pets. Like, you don't go put your hands in a fish tank and start stroking your fish and picking your fish up and, you know, handling your fish. I don't think you should do it with tarantulas neither. Because obviously if anyone drops if you drop a tarantula, you can kill it, because their exoskeleton is very, very fragile. Is that all they're cheap? Yeah, they are actually really cheap. The most expensive thing about a reptile, the most expensive thing about a reptile is the heating and the lighting system. That's it. That's literally the most expensive part, and that just goes off your electric. And it's the equivalent of having your toaster plugged in. I used to love it. I mean, I actually had at one point social services asking me to run exotic reptile courses for the families that they work with. So I've actually got pictures. I was actually heavily pregnant with my daughter as well at the time, but I've got loads of pictures from when we did the reptile course there. I can see you washing Taco in the bath with soap on her back. That'd be a good shit on. No, mate, I'd be blind. She'd kill me. Gosh, she'd bloody kill me if I even tried to do that. I have to keep making sure her water's filled up so that she can go and bloody bath herself, because she keeps sticking herself in it. I'm going to make a little thing outside as well for Taco. I know it sounds strange, but I'm going to build like an outdoor tank for her, or like a mountain outdoor tank for her, because that way when it gets to summer and that, she can actually come outside and enjoy the sun as well. I do, every now and again I do bring her whole tank outside, but it is heavy as hell. But yeah, like last year before, I'd bring her out into the garden so she could get the sunlight and the warmth and actually roam around inside her tank, so she was still free. Well, she's still safe but free. I used to do it with my reptiles as well, my bearded dragons and that. Obviously I've been given that 5-foot tank, and I absolutely adore that 5-foot tank. It's my dream tank. And obviously I'm not even attempting to start that yet until I've done the garden and the house, because once the garden and the house is done, then I can start working on my hobbies, because I want to make sure that tank is perfect. I need to fix it, build the flooring, of which I've already got. I've got the flooring for it ready to do, and I want to get a load of stuff in there so it can be sorted. And obviously I've got another tank inside as well, which could do with repairing, and when it's repaired I'll be able to move that outside, so I'll have an outdoor tank for whatever I put in there as well. Yeah, because Taco's from Mexico and I like hot weather. But the only thing I have to worry, the only thing I'll have to account for is the sun, because the sun through the glass sets the cocoa fibre on fire. So I'll have to take measures to make sure that doesn't happen. But even if it's something like putting her in the greenhouse, you know, with the doors open, so she's protected from the majority of the sun's rays, but can still actually enjoy the heat. So I know we've got heat waves coming next month, so it's going to be one of them if we don't. No, she doesn't enjoy it. She's this year. She's going to have to wait till next year to enjoy it. And she's old as it is, so there's no saying that she'll actually be around next year. Yeah, that's the issue that I had, because I had a couple of years ago a fire start in my monitor's tank. So that's the other tattoo that I've got on my neck. He was only a baby. I think he was only about 6-7 weeks old. He was safe, by the way, after the fire. He didn't die. But yeah, there was a problem. That was a problem with that. She's a good few years old. I got her from a reptile store, because she was brought in because the previous owners didn't want her anymore. So don't have an exact age with her, but we've had her for a couple of years now. I reckon she's still got a couple more years left in her. I just always like to be prepared, because obviously she's my last pet. And she's not mine, she's my brother's. I got her from my brother. That's actually my eldest that got us the first tarantula. Because we had a deal. Well, we had a rule. Well, we had 2 rules. First rule was, if you're good at the end of the week, you could get a treat. And at the end of the month, if you've been good for the majority of the month, it's obviously not all month, but the majority of the month, then at the end of the month you could get one thing, whatever you wanted. And he decided he wanted a tarantula. And that's when we got Concana, which is the one that's bigger than Taco. We don't have any more though. Yeah, because you had off your brother. Yeah, I did. Well, I bought her for my brother for Christmas a couple of years ago. I think it was like 2014, 2015. Christmas 2015 I got her for her. Because he loves tarantulas, my brother. And the only pet my dad had let my brother have is one that didn't roam around the house. One that had to be kept in a tank. And yeah, one that he didn't have to deal with himself. So the tarantula was the perfect thing apart from when he had the baby one. Obviously you've got to feed it fucking fruit flies. Oh, hang on a sec, guys. One sec. One minute, guys. Oh. Well, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, but we've had tackle for a couple of years now, just get back on point. One sec. Oh, fucking hell. Are tarantulas vermin or venom? Do you mean vermin or venom? Venomous? You know, like snakes are. Oh, right. Okay, so venom. No, they're not. They're not venomous. The most you'll get from a bite from a tarantula is like it's equivalent of a bee sting, but like, well, 2 bee stings in one because it's 2 teeth in it compared to 1 sting. But yeah, it's the equivalent pain-wise as a bee sting. Obviously, you can be allergic to it, just like some people can be allergic to, obviously, the bee stings even. But no, the worst thing you can get off a tarantula bite is literally the equivalent of a bee sting. The worst thing that they can do to you is shoot the hair at you, because they'll rub their back legs off their abdomen, and they've got really, really good aim, and they aim for your face, more so your eyes. You think, obviously, owls are mostly their predators. So they rub the back legs off their abdomen to shoot the hair at your face, and tarantula hair is actually the main ingredient in itching powder. So it's very, very, very itchy as hell, and it irritates. You can be allergic to tarantula hair as well, which can obviously set you off into anaphylactic shock if you are allergic to tarantula hair. And the hairs are like barbed wire, so they've got spikes coming out from them. So when it shoots in you, or sticks in you, if you rub it, all you're going to do is basically wiggle it back and forth and push it in. So what the best thing to do to get the hair out of you is get a kitchen roll and just dab it on top, so that the kitchen roll grabs onto the hooks and actually just pulls it straight out. I think that always gets onto tarantulas. Hello, Pencilmation. Hope you're well. Yeah, because snakes got good spit in your eyes when they spit their venom. Some do, some don't. Depends which type of snake you get. We've gone from loads of different topics because it's a chat, so I do apologise. Hi, Rach. No worries. We're just having a natter about everything at the minute. We're on tarantulas and snakes. Yeah, no, it depends. With snakes, it depends what breed it is, because there's cobras that most of the ones that actually aim it for your eyes. A lot of the other ones, they actually have to have the gums compressed for the venom to actually seep out, because the venom sacs are actually above the gums of the teeth. So for them to actually, for most of them, for them to release that venom, they literally have to push it right down. Oh, it's not the only one. It's not the only one. I'll show you, Rach. If I can get my phone out this fountain. Yeah, so we've got, I can't really show you the baby ones. I can show you some of them. But I've just got to be very careful of which ones I do show. So I've got a few. I've got my fruit, so I'll go for it. Raspberry, strawberry, red currant, blueberry, blackcurrant, tomatoes. So obviously when the kids come down, you're awesome. I've got chilies as well. I've got every known chili that I can get that I've been growing from seed. A lot of them are still in the greenhouse, but yeah, so the lads can have some fun as well with that. Got them sunflowers. I've got more sunflowers down there, but look at them beauties for sunflowers. And then biggest pumpkin plant. So I'm going to need some of the kids from the campaign, right, to come round and pick these when they blossom. Where's the broccoli? 1 minute. Where is it? Seen it this morning because I was staring. There it is. There. That's the broccoli that's growing. Oh, there. And then that's a baby tomato plant. Lilla, carrots. I need to take all the fucking slug killer off the carrots. I've got my flower bed. Come out this morning, right? These are all the wildflower that my support worker and one of the other campaigners got me. And one of them's come out this morning. I'm dead chuffed. I didn't think it'd come out like that neither, but I am dead chuffed with that. Got more, but getting ready to come out as well. But most of these I've done from seed. For me to fucking grow anything, it's fucking massive. Awesome. So I've got sweet peas, I've got poppies, different type of poppies, blue poppies. They're blue poppies, guys, them two. You know, all them, they're all poppies. All down here. Because I'm getting a greenhouse that's going here. At the minute, I've got my little tent, which has got my pumpkins and my watermelons in. And there's a hedgehog that lives in there that's eaten that load of poppies, that load of poppies, that load of poppies, and it's been munching on that load of poppies as well. So yeah. Got the tyre park ready to be built as well, ready to be made and built as well once I've got the paint to paint it. My neighbour's coming round and getting the rest of his wood out in a bit. But yeah. So it should be fun. That flower bed, big boss, with fully grown, be heaven. Well, that's what I'm hoping for, because at this bit I took a load of flowers out. You probably noticed that I have rearranged the toilet because there was 3 different types of flowers in there first, and it was all like, you know, coming over. So I've put them in there now. Just trying to help it grow. So I put this in. So I've got lavender in here now as well. I say as well, but yeah, I've got lavender in here too. Alright, my aloe vera. Tell you what, my neighbours have been loving that because we've got red ants everywhere and the fuckers like to bite. So yeah, they keep coming over going, have you got some of that aloe vera? Oh, yeah, I have. Sound proper Welsh there, Jace. Bless. It's getting hot now. Exactly, Jace. Aloe vera. That's what my neighbours have started calling me, fucking Vera now because of the aloe vera. Maybe knows her. Yeah, I'm not that nosy. Oh, my piercings are cooking now. I'm not going to be on for too much longer because I've got a few things to do. Oh, it's hot, that's fun. Let it get some light. Tell you what, I was out here watching it all turn last night. Pure bliss. I'll have to do it tonight or tomorrow night. Come and sit out here and put the live on so everyone can watch it all turn on with me. Only in part of the garden. I mean, the other part of the garden is still so black. Still covered in shade. Let's go see if it was my neighbour coming back then. What's this? Oh mate, I'm ginger. I did that the other day, put sun oil on. Surprised I wasn't fucking burnt by the end of it. I don't know yet. It's my day off, it's my day to chill, so it depends what time it starts getting dark. When it starts getting dreary and the sun starts fucking off, I'll probably come and sit on them. Well, I will try and set something up and be on. Oh, it's getting hot. Bring that a bit more in the sun as well, I think. Moving back round properly to the right place tonight. I might go move the little ones as well. What's that? Yeah, I know she did. She popped by here just before, well, the night before she went back to get the day before. The day before she won a case, because she won a case the next day. But yeah, she popped down here because she was giving me some help. Excuse me, guys. It's just all back and win mine now. Looking forward to, actually my neighbour taking me out on his bike again. I didn't feel comfortable today because it was literally just like a ride round a ride down the road and back. But he's talking about actually going fucking Blackpool and everything, fucking hell. So I might actually see if I can actually film it somehow. Come with me on my journeys, working through my fears. No good that video, then Copper smacking in the back as well, saying, I saw all of them. It's absolutely disgusting. And then the fact that they tried to justify it as well. Fucking hell. Alright. That'd be good. You can, on a bike, filming you screaming. Oh, yeah. You'll just see me camera shaking constantly and I'll be like, it's not the road, it's me. Especially when he fucking put his foot down before. Jesus Christ, I felt like I was fucking coming off it. He couldn't see me in his mirrors, so he couldn't see if I was still on his bike, and every time he stopped, he kept turning around and feeling like, hitting my leg just to make sure I was still there. Kept saying, I can't fucking see you, so I don't know if you're still fucking there. Well, I had to try and fucking squeeze my legs, like my knees into his back, just so he knew that I was still on the back of his bike. I thought. So what happens with being tiny? I think the back seat's proper elevated as well. They still couldn't fucking see me because of how tiny I am. Right, last few messages, guys, and then I'm going to shoot off because I'm actually starting to cook out here. It's hurting. It was a Suzuka. He's got a fucking racing bike in his house as well. Anyway, you should come out on this one with me. I'm like, yeah, let me get used to the other one first. I'll tell you what though, it cheered me up. I've been bawling all bloody morning, so it did cheer me up. Got to actually fucking get out on my edge because I couldn't take my phone with me or out. I didn't want to take my phone with me because knowing me I'd have dropped it. Literally all I had to do was I had to just focus on the road, the turns, and just holding on. Do enjoy it though. I do want to fucking get used to it. I'm shooting off in a second, guys, because it's hot and my piercings are literally attracting the heat. Best to let off steam sometimes. Yeah, I mean, when we were coming back, you couldn't hear me because of how loud the bike was anyway, but because when we were coming back, I just went, fuck it, and put my arms out beside me, because he wasn't going fast then, because we were coming back down the street to, obviously, where we live. So I just, like, threw my arms out and I just enjoyed it, like, sod it. Coming back, on the way back, obviously, from going up the road, like, that's when it started to hit me of actually, fuck, this is actually helping. I will do, hun. You've seen me, nothing can stop me, nothing can keep me down long. My son dropped his phone 2 days ago on his quad. Fuck. Yeah, that ain't good. You doing a Titanic on the bike? Yeah, mate, of course I was. It was basically just crawling on it, so it was one of them where I could have literally just, you know, climbed off the bike and walked by that point when he was doing it, and he just started laughing at me. Anyway, you wouldn't have done that on the Lancs? Like, fuck no, would I? I've got brains. I'm on the king of the world. Oh, yeah. I'm the king of the world. It's just one of them. I just like the breeze. It was good. But yeah, I said to him when we come back, I said I should have got someone to film it. We'll do next. I said, let me know when next time you can take me out, and I'll get Amy to stand at the top of the street and fucking film me bricking it. Always got to stay positive. Try new things. Push through. I mean, I've had PTSD when it comes to motorbikes for years. So, you know, for me to get on the back of a motorbike, I started overthinking it at first. I was like, yeah, alright, no worries, I'll lock up and I'll go with you. And then when I put the helmet on and I was at the bike, I was like, oh no. Well, okay, now I'm bricking it. They just like giggled at me, so I was like, sorry, let's get on, let's get through it. But I mean, if you can push through shit like PTSD, I mean, there's nothing you can't do, right? Well, I have to tell myself. Thanks, Dave. What don't kill you makes you stronger. Well, I mean, fake it till you make it at the end of it, innit? If you can't even do that, then you have to fake it till you make it. But I mean, just look at what I've been like the last year compared to the last few years alone, and you can see a massive difference. I mean, everyone around me, everyone who's worked with me has all said that there's been a massive difference. Oh, and it's about getting things done now. We've done our things we've done everything that we could have done so far, so now it's time to actually step up the game a bit, isn't it? Get shit in place to actually help people. All causes. That's what we're about now. We're about bringing the truth to people, because that's what affects the kids in the end. Oh, like a joker says, what don't kill you makes you weirder. I like that one better. I like that one better. Right, anyway guys, I'm going to shoot off because I've been on a while now and this sun's cooking me. So take care. Oh, the camera's there, never mind. So take care guys, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.